Welcome back to Reviews Inside TV, your home for expert takes. No fluff, no fanboying, just real talk. Today we're taking a close look at the Samsung 85-inch 4K Crystal UHD DU8000 series, model UN85 DU8000. This 2024 release comes packed with some familiar Samsung tech: motion Xcelerator, HDR, object tracking sound Lite, and of course that ultra-slim Air Slim design. It's marketed as a powerhouse for streaming, gaming, and general home entertainment. But marketing buzz aside, how does it actually perform where it matters? This behemoth of a TV spans 85 inches across a 4K UHD display and features Samsung's Crystal Processor 4K. It also includes dynamic crystal color with 1 billion color shades, HDR for high contrast visuals, and mega contrast to enhance clarity between light and dark zones. The built-in gaming hub lets you stream games directly, no console needed. You've also got Alexa support, Samsung's own Tizen OS for smart TV functionality, motion Xcelerator for smoother frame transitions, and object tracking sound Lite to simulate 3D spatial audio. Visually, it's dressed in an Air Slim frame, minimalist and designed to hug the wall without bulk. Now, let's talk about setting this thing up. Out of the box, the hardware assembly was pretty straightforward considering the screen size, though you'll definitely want 2 people on standby for wall mounting or lifting onto a stand. Plug it in, and the Tizen OS takes over with an intuitive guided setup. Pairing a Samsung account, syncing apps, and even configuring Alexa was streamlined. In day-to-day usage, this panel holds up remarkably well under varied lighting conditions. Streaming 4K HDR content via Netflix or Disney Plus was where the DU8000 really leaned into its strengths. Colors were punchy without being oversaturated, shadows looked natural, and fast-moving action scenes, thanks to the motion Xcelerator, remained impressively smooth without jarring blur. But gaming is where this TV stretches its legs. Using the gaming hub, I streamed Halo Infinite via Xbox Cloud and experienced minimal lag, stable image quality, and immersive sound from the object tracking sound Lite system. However, when upscaling older 1080p content, the results weren't always crisp. Textures sometimes leaned soft. There's a lot to like, and some areas that leave room for improvement. On the pro side, the 85-inch screen size really delivers cinematic scale, dynamic crystal color lives up to its name, the Crystal Processor 4K handles upscaling decently well for most content, and the motion Xcelerator keeps action fluid. The Air Slim design is genuinely sleek, and the inclusion of Gaming Hub makes this a viable option for casual and even intermediate-level gamers. On the downside, upscaling results are inconsistent, particularly for low-resolution streams. Viewing angles are just average. You'll notice some color shift from off-center positions. Sound performance is good for what it is, but it still doesn't rival a mid-tier soundbar. And Tizen OS, while fast, occasionally lags when switching between apps. Now, before we dive deeper, if you're enjoying this breakdown and want more reviews like this, hit that like button, subscribe to Reviews Inside TV, and punch that bell icon so you never miss out on the latest in home entertainment tech. We test hard so you can buy smart. Back to business. Let's talk money. The DU8000 isn't exactly a budget-friendly unit, but for what you're getting: an 85-inch display, reliable upscaling engine, decent native motion handling, and a built-in smart platform, it's fairly priced. The omission of higher-end features like HDMI 2.1 for true next-gen gaming or a local dimming array might feel like cut corners, especially in this price tier. Still, the value balances out if your priority is screen size paired with solid core performance rather than bleeding-edge specs. Against the competition, Samsung's DU8000 slots in below the company's Neo QLED lineup in terms of panel tech and premium features. Compared to something like TCL's 85-inch Q-Class or Hisense ULED models in the same range, Samsung edges ahead with its UI fluidity, ecosystem integration, and overall polish. However, if you're focused strictly on gaming or want deeper blacks, an OLED or mini-LED competitor may be worth the jump in budget. Build quality here is commendable. Despite being ultra-thin, the chassis doesn't feel flimsy. It uses a strong plastic shell with solid internal bracing. It's not luxury grade, but definitely not cheap either. Long-term reliability can't be fully evaluated yet, it's still too early. But Samsung's Crystal UHD panels in the past have held up well over time, so expectations are moderately high. As for customer service, while I haven't personally needed to reach out during this review period, Samsung generally carries a solid reputation in terms of response times and warranty support. That said, anecdotal reports vary. Some users praise them, others find delays in ticket resolution. It's a bit of a mixed bag, but generally trending positive. If you're hunting for alternatives and need to shave a bit off the budget, consider something like the TCL Q7 or the Hisense U8K series. You might sacrifice a bit of design polish or ecosystem fluidity, but you'll retain solid picture quality, comparable screen sizes, and even gain local dimming or higher refresh rates depending on the model. So what's the final verdict? The Samsung DU8000 in this 85-inch format delivers exactly what it promises. A big screen, no-nonsense viewing experience that's built for mixed-use households. It's not designed to win over videophiles chasing pixel perfection or hardcore gamers needing HDMI 2.1 and VRR, but for families who stream, casually game, and want something that looks great on the wall and even better when powered on, it delivers. It's not flawless, but it doesn't pretend to be. It stays in its lane, and in that lane, it performs admirably. Thanks for watching Reviews Inside TV. You'll find the link to check out this TV in the comments box. Got a question? Already own the DU8000 and have your own thoughts? Drop them below. We'd love to hear from you. Till next time, keep your remotes close and your pixels closer. This is Reviews Inside TV, tuning out till our next deep dive.